Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a break for Stephen, Mr. Stephen Shamus.
Good to see you, my friend. I'll be out your way next week.
Woo! Big signing.
So
Big signing.
Yeah, we'll probably get some lunch or whatever, and we can't say the signing today, but after it's done, then we can say.
Yes. Big signing. Big signing.
Huge. Big league.
Big, very big league.
All right, what do we got? What do we got today, Alex?
Not as big league as the signing you're
not as big,
but no, we got some good stuff. We're gonna go back to the past to talk about Back to the Future.
Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott! Oh, great Scott!
We're going to talk about Star Wars The Force Awakens because I can never get enough Star Wars.
A Jedi. They're real.
The Force. It's calling to you. Just let it in.
We're going to talk Dracula.
Welcome to my home. Enter freely of your own will and leave some of the happiness you bring.
Count Dracula.
I am Dracula. And I bid you welcome, Mr. Harcourt, to my house.
Random comic of Dracula. We love Dracula. And then Tiger Shark, Submariner's favorite skin tight villain.
You know, it's funny. Some of this stuff, we've done so many episodes. You would have thought we covered everything by now, especially the generic stuff. So let's get. What are we kicking it off with? Because this one's an interesting one.
Yeah, Back to the Future. Everybody's favorite Robert Zemeckis. Robert Zemeckis? No. Yeah, Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis. I mean, great people. Great movie franchise.
So they're going to go back in time again now with Paul and Tom Hanks. Okay, so these books have taken off. I think what's behind a lot of this movement is both Michael J. Fox and Chris Lloyd have been doing a bunch of Comic-Cons over the last year or so. Yep. And I think people are getting these books signed, so collectors are snatching them up, especially in the high grades. So you just can't find them anymore because people were buying them up for a couple of years to get them signed. Yep. And you know how it is, Alex. You know what the pop reports are. If all of a sudden 20, 30, 40 people start buying these books up, it drives it up.
Yep.
Exactly so I think that's what's going on here. Okay, so Back to the Future #1, November of 1991 from Harvey Publications. I believe this was the cartoon version, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. There's 22 9.8s. That's a $225 book. Dwayne McDuffie story. Interestingly enough, Nelson Dewey and Ken Seelig art, Gil Kane cover. There's also a very rare Canadian version. Then Back to the Future #1, October of 2015 from IDW. There are 34 9.8s. That's $100 to $150. Bob Gale, John Barber, and Eric Burnham stories. Brent and Dan Schnuver art, and Corbin Kern cover. The Doug Chang Z-Box Almanac edition. So this is the big one. That's the one that looks like the almanac that he throws in the thing that Biff wins all the money betting on sports. So that book, there are 46 9.8s. That's $1,000+ book today because that's a great one for signature. It combines all the elements, right? It combines the almanac, which is one of the most famous pieces of the whole plot line, and the autographed CGC signature series, right?
Yep, perfect.
Then there's a game edition. Alex, this is impossible to find. So included with Back to the Future, an Adventure Through Time board game, and it had a Back to the Future movie poster homage. This book game, it would be worth well more than the $1,000 on the almanac edition. You cannot find the game.
I think you could probably find these loose somewhere, but getting 9/8 is impossible. This is a comic that was in the game. Like, these are not easy to find. You're not going to find.
They're impossible.
Near mint. Yeah,
they're impossible raw. They're impossible any which way you cut it. So there's only one 9.8, January of 2016. You can't find the book. I've never seen a copy. Good luck.
Yeah.
Then there's the Brent Schnuver Wizard World Philadelphia 2016 exclusive. I did that book, by the way.
Yep, I remember. I still got my copy.
Thank you. Michael signed a lot of those copies for us.
Yes.
May of 2016. There are 9.8s in the non-signed version, but there are 231 signature series. Those were Michael J. Fox's at the show. Those are about $600 because they're signed by Michael. So, yes. So there's something cooking with these books, especially the game edition and the almanac edition.
I agree. Get them.
Okay. All right. What do we got next, Alex?
My favorite, Star Wars, specifically the Force Awakens movie adaptations.
Yeah. So again, I think you're starting to see a lot of interest in the movie stuff.
Yep.
Low the print movie runs. Covers, low print runs. People want to get the movie cover signed. You're seeing it now across the board. All the old photo covers. Andrew Garfield, when we signed with Andrew, we saw those covers. They're selling for like thousands of dollars now. The Chris Hemsworth covers that are signed, you just can't find them. I remember years ago we'd get them, whatever. Even blue labels on some of these books are $300 on some of these blue labels.
Yeah.
So I think the Force Awakens is having a little bit of a renaissance, right? Some of this stuff is having a little bit. All
the Star Wars are kind of like going in this positive direction. Like the TV shows have been really good. So everybody kind of you look through it with rose-colored glasses. I remember when Return of the Jedi was, people hated that movie. They hated it. They're like, oh, the Ewoks are terrible. People did not like that movie. They were like, no, Empire was great. And now you looking back, of course it's fine. I mean, the prequels, people like the prequels again. Like you look back and you're like, no, these movies are fun. And you're seeing this.
So you're gonna see some really nice prices here.
Yeah.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens adaptation #1, Assad Ribic cover. August of 2016, 127 9.8s. Believe it or not, I can't find any. They're about $25 raw. I think people are just keeping them.
Yep.
Chuck Wendig story, Luke Ross art. Then you have the Neil Adams Creator Universe variant cover. Again, there's 103 9.8s. Those are $20 to $25 raw. Then there's the movie poster, which is gorgeous. The 1 in 15 variant edition. There are 40 9.8s. That's about $200. Then there's the really, really nice Phil Noto 1 in 25 variant cover. Beautiful. There are 15 9.8s. That's about $30 raw. The John Cassaday 1 in 50 variant cover, 5 9.8s. That's a $40 to $50 raw book. Then there's the Assad 1 in 75 sketch cover, 13 9.8s. That's $100 raw, a 9.60 for $200. Then there's the Cassaday sketch 1 in 100 cover, 22 9.8s, $125 raw, 300 in a 9.8. The big one is the Casada cover, 1 in 100, 39 9.8s, $450 raw.
Yeah.
And then the Casada 1 in 300 sketch cover, there's only 54 9.8s. That's also about $500 raw. It's about $1,000 in 9.8. Then there's the blank sketch cover. There's only 6 9.8s. Those are $15 to $25. And the second print Bosch cover, can't find them. I can't find them at all. Yeah. So that would be very, 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 very expensive book itself.
Yeah. Good luck. A lot of these books are, movie books are low print runs because they're adaptations. They're not new stories. So yeah, you're
starting to see everything's going up. Yeah. All right, Alex, pick of the week. What do you got for us? What'd you miss out on?
I think I might hurt your feelings with this one. Pogs.
Oh. Oh my God, I remember that.
We finally come full circle. Pogs are back. Well, they're not back. They're just they're worth money. Not everything, but there's a good amount. Like, for example, like there was a Spawn Pog set, 78 Pogs. Get them for a whole set, it's like almost $100. That's a lot of money for Pogs. Yeah. There's like some Marvel ones. Some of the slammers, the original like metal slammers, they go for like $10-15. Like, yeah, we all made fun of Pogs forever, but like, if you want a set, where are you going to find them? You can't find them. People threw them away. That's funny. It's just like, and now they're worth some money. And especially like you can get like Nintendo ones are like, 10 for $15. These are like cardboard discs. They were literally thrown around and destroyed. And now they're kind of coming back. And like, even like the old Pog magazines are like $15 and stuff like that. Like
Pog magazines,
collector caps, the Pog magazine. Yeah. I'm surprised Wizard didn't have a Pog magazine, an insert for Pogs crazy. Or something.
I wonder if we ever did a special.
There had to have been something about it. That was like ripe time.
Yeah,
The high wizard days and Pogs went together pretty well.
I have to remember. Okay. All right. Interesting.
Yeah,
All right. What do we got
back.
next, Alex?
Pogs are back.
Yeah.
We are
next?
going into the tomb of Dracula.
Yeah, I'm starting again. It's one of those nostalgic things. You're starting to see them creep up a little bit. I think you're also seeing the horror genre with the Winnie the Pooh film, which is gone absolutely bonkers.
Yeah,
Megan. That genre is kind of taking off again. The Megan movie did very well.
Yep.
The Winnie the Pooh film, it really cracks me up.
Yeah. 100 Acre Woods, is it called?
It's in the public domain, so you can do your
as long as there's not a red shirt. That was the thing.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. So I assume that's it, Alex, right? I mean, it's just probably one of those
this is a nostalgia, and then the cover is absolutely beautiful as a Dracula cover. It is amazing, and you'll see with the 9.8s, like, yeah, this is a book that you could probably get for $5-10 and, like, find a very fine, maybe, but you want a nice copy, good luck. They're impossible.
Right. Well, it will be interesting to see all these new horror things. If you see a Megan book, if you start to see the Winnie the Pooh, can you do a Winnie the Pooh comic or no?
Yeah, you Pooh. What is it? There's one. Was it Marat Michaels? One of these guys does like a Pooh comic.
Oh, Do You Pooh? Right.
Do You Pooh? There you go. There you go.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So Tomb of Dracula number 23, August of 1974. There are 11 9.8s, 16 9.6s. A copy just sold for $600.
Wow.
Marv Wolfman story, Gene Colan and Tom Palmer art, Gil Kane and Tom Palmer cover. All right, what are we closing with tonight, Alex?
Tiger Shark. We finally did it. We're on to our Submariner villains now.
Yeah, you jumped the Tiger Shark?
Yeah, I jumped. Nice. I'm the Fonz. I jumped the Tiger
Fonz.
Shark. Yeah.
So these books have really started to creep up. I mean, they're very, very old appearances. And I guess the feeling is that all these characters now are part of the MCU, or they're going to be part of the MCU.
They're going to be there, yeah. Especially Tiger Shark. That's an easy one.
Right. Well, I think that's what's going on there. I mean, you're really starting to see the prices pick up there. So talk to us a little about Tiger Shark. Who is Tiger Shark?
Yeah, Tiger Shark is Todd Arliss. He was a Olympic swimmer. He got injured. They put him back together with kind of like Shark and Namor DNA, and like turned him into a Shark Man, which made him crazy. And of course, he decides to be a villain after all that. He's just been one of those guys that's been a Namor villain since the beginning. Cool design, easy design, like classic Marvel villain. And with seeing King Shark in the Suicide Squad movie, which was fantastic the way he looked. If there's ever a Namor single movie, this is an easy one to do.
Right. Okay. Well, I think that's what's going on here. So Submariner number 5, September of 1968, 2 9.8s, 23 9.6s, 55 9.4s, a 9.0 just sold for a little under $1,000. You want to try to get a clean copy, white to off-white pages, maybe 7585 with good eye appeal. Origin and first appearance of Tiger Shark, Todd Arliss, first appearance of Diane Arliss and Dr. Dorcas, Roy Thomas story, John Buscema and Frank Giacoia cover and art. Then Submariner number 6, October of 68, there's 12 9.8s, 79 9.6s, an 8.0 just sold for $200.
Wow.
Tiger Shark, Dr. Dorcas, and Destiny appearances. Then number 9 was January of 1969. 4 9.8s, 23 9.6s, a 9.0 just sold for $225. First appearance of the Serpent Crown. Then issue Submariner number 16. August of 69, 4 9.8s, 25 9.6s, a 9.8 actually recently sold for $1,000, interestingly enough. Also an early Tiger Shark appearance. Then Submariner number 24 of April of 1970, 2 9.8s, 11 9.6s, a 9.0 recently sold for $130. These are all very, very early covers of Tiger Shark. Then another very, very big one is Marvel Team Up number 14 from October of 73. 14 9.8s, 23 9.6s, a 9.8 recently sold for $900. It's a great, great, great Tiger Shark cover. And then the last great Tiger Shark cover is Supervillain Team Up number 1 from August of 75, 30 9.8s, 92 9.6s, a 9.2 recently sold for $175. That's got Tiger Shark, Atuma, and Dr. Dorcas appearances, and that one's a tremendous cover too. So
yeah, love that.
those are
Superhero
really
too.
those are really the important Tiger Shark appearances. So,
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the field below. Otherwise, we will see you all next week, same bad time.
Same bat channel. Thanks.